Hey VC, what's up? It's me, yours truly. I am back to post a quick video here. Gonna do a recent finds video. Just share with you some of the stuff that's come in the collection that I haven't shared yet. Normally what I'll do is just kind of reach into my recently arrived section over here and just pull out a few things, but I've noticed there's a few things that have been sitting over here for quite some time that just haven't gotten around to sharing. So this time I just kind of went in and pulled out some of the older stuff that's been sitting here for a while, and I'm gonna share that so I kind of know what I'm gonna talk about here already. But I want to do that and also give a big VCLT thanks to the one and only Marichen. For some reason you do not know her, I'm going to leave a link right down below to her channel so you can go check her out. One of the official, I'm just going to say official board members of the young members of the VC. Kind of a cool, tight little group of kind of some of the younger members of the VC that you know, it's just really kind of a blast to get to know and hang around. I've had the opportunity to meet her and her husband a few times. I've even had the young members of the VC, like the entire group, all of them come over to my house one time, and we kind of hung out and, you know, ate pizza, spun records, all that great stuff. And yeah, it's been really great getting to know them. And yeah, she sent over some really cool stuff, so I want to share that as well. Like I said, if you're not familiar with her channel, that's what that link is right down below. Go over there and check her out. But what she sent over to me was this right here, which is a Blackstone Cherry, Screaming at the Sky. I've definitely known Blackstone Cherry. I've never heard this album. So, you know, it's always kind of cool to get something in hand that has a cool looking cover, and it's also, when I put that needle down, I have no idea what to expect. And I mean, it's been a really great spin so far. I've only listened to side one. As a matter of fact, it's on my turntable right now. I haven't listened to the side two yet, but so far I've been liking it. I mean, just a really, really great rockin' album on white vinyl. So a very, very nice addition to the collection of an album I just had no idea about whatsoever. So Marichen, thanks so much for thinking about me and sending that over, and I really, really appreciate it. Covers, let me set it over here just keep it safe. All right, and now getting into some of the recent finds. One that's a piece that I've been looking for quite some time, or wanting, I should say, in my collection for quite some time, which is a Japanese pressing of Bad Company. And of course, I wanted a beautiful near mint one and stumbled across one and was able to pick that up, which is really nice. This is a 1974 Japanese pressing, and again, you guys know this album very well. You know, Can't Get Enough, Rock Steady, Ready for Love, the title track Bad Company, and just, you know, Rogers doing his thing. Just one of the greatest blues rock, you know, type of vocalists in that classic area, and one of my favorite album covers too. So yeah, I've been wanting a Japanese pressing of that, and as you can see, that is just absolutely beautiful. So wonderful addition to the collection there. Next here, Lenny Kravitz, Are You Gonna Go My Way? Of course, this was his big smash from 1993 with songs like, you know, Believe and Are You Gonna Go My Way, the title track, and so forth. I actually picked this up because number one, this copy, which I got like 10-15 years ago, this is the US copy of the kind of the other cover. This also came with a CD that kind of slides in, I think like right over here or something, but I won't go through pulling the CD out. But so yeah, so I had that one, and I thought it'd be kind of cool not only just to have the artwork that we're more familiar with, but then also this comes with like 8 bonus tracks on it as well. So thought I would add that to the collection because Lenny is just a cool freaking dude. Next here, Darius Rucker. And this is Carolyn's Boy. For those of you that are big fans of his, maybe the just so fans, this actually came out just like a couple months ago or something like that. It wasn't too long ago, but yeah, just another one of his, you know, kind of country albums, and just the exact thing you would expect from Darius Rucker. You know, his voice and vocal delivery is kind of very unique, and you kind of know it when it's him, and it's just really kind of the exact same thing on here. So if you liked his stuff in the past, you'll like this album just as much. So definitely check that out. Next here, you can see how long this has been sitting around. This is the last record store day, Black Friday, that we had. This is Goodie Mob. This is their 1995 release. Glad they got around to reissuing this on vinyl, because this is definitely one that it's just a great album. You know, this is the band where the group that CeeLo Green was in before he kind of went solo and became more the thing that he became. But yeah, a lot of great songs on here. I would say my favorite is probably Cell Therapy is my favorite song off the album. But yeah, really cool stuff, 2 LP set, and was so glad that they released that for Black Friday. An album that I never would have thought that I would have purchased in a million years, at least this group, and it's Snow Patrol, and this is reworked. And this is basically the 2019 release, 2 LPs, and basically it's 13 of their older songs, I guess, as well as 3 new songs, and they've been reworked, hence the title Reworked. And you know, but it really is kind of a cool album. It's a very kind of soft, I almost want to say it gives off the feel of a dream pop or soft synth poppy type of album. But you know, kind of like maybe if you're a fan of like a band like Junip or something like that, you know, you would definitely really kind of dig this as well. But there was just a few really good songs on this, and I never thought I'd say this in a million years, but this Snow Patrol is a very good album. It's just not the kind of band I normally gravitate to. And I think the first song that kind of brought me into them was the song Crack the Shutters. So that would be the first one I'd recommend checking out to get a good feel for what this album is like. But good stuff there. And then the last ones I'm going to show here are kind of some of the jazz albums that have been stacking up over there for a little while now, because I love grabbing as many of the new tone poets that come out whenever they pop up at the shop. It's one of the things I always grab that weekend. And so you have Kenny Burell, which is the KB Blues. This is his release from 1957. And yeah, I mean, great album. You know, Kenny's just one of the most legendary jazz guitar players. You got Hank Mobley on here, of course, a genius. Horace Silver, on and on. Another one of those great Blue Note tone poet reissues. Same thing with Herbie's Nichols Trio. Still an album I'm trying to get more familiar with. I've only listened to this once in my lifetime, so I haven't really taken it in. But just another great piece there. And then, of course, the one and only Jack Wilson, Easterly Winds, another great one. I just absolutely love these tone poets. Great pressings, they sound great. And then the 2 that came in this weekend, which I picked up when I was at the shop, was Elvin Jones. All right, this is Polycurrents, another great release from 1970, I believe. And then one of my favorite, probably one of my top 10 favorite jazz albums, which is this right here. I was so pumped to see that they were doing a tone poet release of this, which is Lou Donaldson's Midnight Creeper. Love this album. Just kind of like a nice. I mean, of course, it's jazz, but it's almost has like a little bit of a big band, but kind of doing somewhat of a psychedelic type thing. It's the kind of music a lot of times I would expect to hear in like the background of an Austin Powers movie, if that kind of gives you an idea of that 70s feel that I'm talking about. And I discovered this years ago and just absolutely love it. It became one of my favorite jazz albums. So I was really happy that they did a tone poet release of this, which is cool. And also, to me, I don't have every single tone poet. I have quite a few, but I don't have every single one. But this is one of the first ones I've noticed that has a black spine, which I thought was kind of interesting, because all the other ones, at least the ones that I have, they all have those white spines. So maybe there's some others that have a colored spine that just ones I don't have or whatever, but just something stood out to me. But anyway, so there you go, VC. Those are some recent finds. And again, Marichen, thank you so much for sending over that album. It's been absolutely great diving into it. And as always, let me know what you guys think, and we will talk to you soon. All right, take care, guys.